Welcome to our health channel, your ultimate source for simple habits that lead to powerful results. If you're ready to take control of your health in a natural and sustainable way, you've come to the right place. What if I told you the number one food that could heal your liver is the same one you've been told to avoid? In a world full of low-fat products and sugar-loaded health snacks, your liver has been paying the price. And here's the real shocker. It's not alcohol causing most liver problems anymore. It's your everyday diet. The problem has evolved, and yet the advice hasn't caught up. Let's dive deep into what's really going on and how you can fix it one bite at a time. In the past, a fatty liver was mostly linked to drinking too much alcohol. But today, more and more people who don't even touch alcohol are being diagnosed with fatty liver. The reason? Something far more common. Something hiding in plain sight in almost every kitchen, restaurant, and grocery store aisle. We're talking about a problem that goes far beyond just your liver. It's tied to type 2 diabetes, stubborn belly fat, high blood pressure, basically metabolic chaos. And here's where things get confusing. Doctors rarely say what exactly causes this fatty liver problem. Instead, they talk about risk factors. You've probably heard them. Obesity, insulin resistance, hypertension. So if you have one or more of those, they say you're at risk for fatty liver. But no one tells you what's actually driving all of it. This is why the medical world has started renaming this issue. What used to be called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is now being called MASH, metabolic dysfunction-associated steatohepatitis. Sounds complex, right? But here's what that really means. Your liver is overloaded with fat and inflamed because of how your metabolism is working or not working. Still, the conversation stays vague. For most people, it feels disconnected, like treating a fire alarm without asking where the fire is coming from. So what do? They break the problem into smaller parts, blood sugar, cholesterol, weight, and hand you a different pill for each one. But this doesn't stop the liver from getting worse. It just masks the symptoms. Kind of like putting duct tape on a leaking pipe and hoping the flood doesn't come. Now, I want to show you how the truth gets hidden, sometimes in plain sight. Here's a quote from a mainstream health source. Most people today suffer from excess nutrition. That might sound strange. Like, what does that even mean? Too many vitamins? Nope. It means we're eating too much food that looks like food, but has almost no real nutrients. We're talking about the overuse of sugar, processed starches, and refined oils. Think white bread, sugary cereals, soda, pastries, fried fast food. These aren't nutrition. They're empty fuel that the liver struggles to handle. Fructose, especially in the form of high fructose corn syrup, is one of the biggest offenders. Unlike glucose, which your body can burn or store in different tissues, fructose can only be processed by the liver. So when you consume a lot of it, through soda, candy, or even fruit juice, it floods the liver and turns into fat. And yet, if you search for info about fatty liver online, they barely talk about this. You'll see vague symptoms like fatigue, maybe some discomfort in the upper right side of your abdomen. Some people experience itchy feet, brain fog, or even yellowing of the skin, but most don't realize these are connected to their liver. What's more surprising? When you read about dietary causes of fatty liver, they'll often blame foods like red meat, liver, eggs, nutrient-dense items that humans have eaten for thousands of years. But they're using weak studies to back this up. These are called observational studies, the kind where someone fills out a food survey and tries to remember what they ate last year. They don't control for the fries, sodas, desserts, or alcohol that often come with steak. They lump it all together and point the finger at the meat. This kind of science doesn't prove anything, but it's great if you want to create a scary headline. Let me ask you, if red meat and eggs cause fatty liver, why did this condition explode after we started avoiding those foods and switched to low-fat, high-carb diets? The truth is, fatty liver didn't rise with red meat. It rose with refined carbohydrates. The good news? There's real data showing that if you cut the carbs and go on a low-carb, high-fat diet like keto, You can reduce up to 50% of the fat in your liver in just a few weeks. So what exactly should you eat? Let's count down the top foods to restore your liver health, ending with the most powerful one of all. 5. Grass-fed red meat. That includes beef or lamb. Why? It helps regulate insulin and blood sugar. It's loaded with high-quality protein and rich in nutrients like zinc, copper, and coenzyme Q10. These are crucial for liver repair. A simple steak dinner with some steamed broccoli can be incredibly healing. 4. Eggs, especially the yolks. They're packed with choline, the superstar nutrient for liver health. And get this, egg yolks have 0 carbs. You can boil them, fry them in butter, or scramble them with spinach. Just avoid cooking them with sugary ketchup or toast loaded with jam. 3. Cruciferous vegetables. Cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, especially when fermented like in sauerkraut. Fermented foods support gut health and help your liver process toxins. One great example: a salad with arugula, olive oil, nutritional yeast, and a scoop of sauerkraut. Bitter greens and fermented veggies support your body's detox engine. 2. Wild-caught fatty fish, like salmon, sardines, or mackerel. They're high in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce liver inflammation. Try baking salmon with lemon and herbs, or adding sardines to a fresh salad. You can also get a boost from cod liver oil, which is rich in both omega-3s and vitamin A. 1. The most surprising liver food, grass-fed liver. Yes, liver helps your liver. Beef or lamb liver is packed with choline, B vitamins, and minerals like selenium and zinc. It's low in carbs, high in nutrients, and incredibly effective in reversing liver fat. You can saute it with garlic and onions, and serve it with arugula and a poached egg for the ultimate liver healing meal. So next time someone says fatty liver comes from too much meat or eggs, remember the bigger picture. It's not about fat. It's about what kind of fat and carbs you're eating. Real, whole foods can heal you. Processed foods can hurt you. And the best part? You can start turning your liver around today, one meal at a time. Thanks for watching. Take care of your liver. It takes care of you.